Maybe I will.
Always seem to find myself behind. About a hundred steps or so. There are certain things I can't define. I guess it shows how much I know. So I can't afford to lose. I pulse through the myriad heart. It's already so damn bruised. Very little has reached me quite like obstacles being created where I pour my blood, sweat, and tears all over and over to keep things clear. But still my end is stolen here. I don't know how to search through the thick and without it finding mistakes. Take me now at my word. I'll do anything 'cause I want to connected. How can I so easily conceal the we can isolate so? Each of us an empty place until I am alone with you and go. And we don't sense to lose the causes we will to join. But the cruel world makes us choose. Is it ambitious of me to feel my ambition and I can heal? Besides hearing your punctures over and over and over and over the cash we breathe out of reciprocity. I don't know how to go any further, rainbow through the abyss. And to hold my strength, I don't want this, no, I want to
Oh yeah, Check out this still image of nothing. You guys like that? Yeah, I like that. That's good stuff right there. Hang on, let's make it go. Gotta click the button. Yeah! There we are. Epic. What's going on, everybody? We are live from the H.H. Gregg Epic Gamer Studios. This is Mega Team Up, brought to you by CouponBug.com. With me here, my ever stalwart co-host. You know him, you love him, you can't get enough of him, you die without him. Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only. Put your hands together for Streamer X. Yeah.
Whoa, baby.
Yeah.
It's me, Streamer X, the guy.
That's the guy that you love to hear from. And I'm the guy that you love to see. And together, we're, I'm like half a good streamer. And, I'm willing to give him credit for being half a good one. So between us, we got like one, right?
How magnanimous.
I'm a magnanimous guy. That's the adjective that I think everybody would use to describe me. Anyhow, welcome in. It's Thursday night, so you guys know what that means. It is a live indie request stream. You know that we're doing it right here on twitch.tv/megateamup or megateamup.com. Or you could go to our YouTube channel. You probably shouldn't. Nobody should reward our YouTube channel because I never post videos on it. I need to.
Oh.
I've run out of patience in my life for these things. I don't want to make a YouTube video. It takes hours, bro.
Let's just get patience implants in 2026. How about that?
If I just got a prescription for Adderall, I would make like one YouTube video per day.
One a day?
Probably.
Damn, dude.
I get like locked into, actually doing work for a change. But no, not now. Not today. I live my life free of focus-based medication. So with that being said, we're going to focus on some important issues tonight. We have just a couple of housekeeping things to take care of. First off, breaking news. Yes, there's the breaking news theme. God, it's loud as hell. I need to turn that down. Breaking news. I've canceled my Xbox Game Pass subscription. How about that?
Hey, I did it a while ago.
I just did it today because I'm sick of, the price increases and getting nothing additional in exchange for it. So, yeah, Epic. I canceled that. Yeah, I expected that discussion to draw on a little bit longer, and it didn't. Streamer X, do you have any housekeeping matters you need to get off your chest today?
No.
Epic. We might as well just roll into the video games then. The first video game we're gonna play. Actually, we're not gonna play any video games. I'm gonna acknowledge everybody in chat. There's a bunch of people. What's up, Etterville? How are you doing on YouTube and Twitch? What's going on, Shercock? ToomyLocks23. Always good to hear from you, buddy. Hope your computer issues have gotten better. Let's see. No, that's it, actually. Those people. Yeah, Epic. Glad to hear from you. Glad to see you. Big round of applause from the studio audience for you guys. So we got a full docket tonight. Yeah. People have been throwing those requests in left and right. Yeah. You can't really get away from them. So first up, we're going to be taking on Unfair Flips is what this game is called. Unlike fair flips, these flips are not fair. You're going to see them.
I'm excited.
Oh, I got to pay $2 for this? Unbelievable. We haven't got paid by PayPal in quite some time. I got to type in my security code for my credit card? This is outrageous. How does Steam not know who I am by now? All right, we got the game. Let's go. Unfair Flips. Will the flips be fair? Too expensive? For what it was a good deal. Even when I was paying the $11 a month. I thought it was a good deal. There was a lot of day one games that I did play off of it. I got my money's worth out of it. A lot of older games that I played as well that I wouldn't have played without it. So, you know, but $30 a month, $16 a month, whatever, it ain't happening, man. I'll just buy video games. So, unfair flips. The heads chance is only 20%. That's not fair. You can't do that. At least this bar behind us is very family friendly. They got water, milk, and soda on offer. What do you think? Should we flip it, Dreamer Act?
We should probably flip it, but I'd like to see.
Oh, very sad. We got tails. It wasn't fair.
Cough, cough.
Yikes. Oh, look at that. We got heads.
You gonna go ahead and share that visual with me?
Oh, I suppose. You're always talking about the visual.
Seeing is believing.
Welcome to Unfair Flips. A game about probability. 1 cent. Or 0.01 cents. It's different. Or $0.01, which is 1 cent. We've gotten tails so many times, now we can spend our 2 cents. But on what? Plus 5% heads chance? Seems good. Just like that, now we have a 1 in 4.
Incredible.
I will have fun with the coin tosses, Ederville, and we will play Kill a Flow. Provided you're still here when it's time. We can flip faster.
Flipping faster would be nice.
Made by Heather Flower. Coin flipping enthusiast. Art by Gwendolyn Marchand. And a special sound effects, just the one, by Surishu. Ah. Now we can get the combo mult up.
No, we don't need combo mult.
Oh yeah, we do. We're gonna flip 2 heads and the world's gonna open up for us. Can't help but feel like this person in the bear mask is to win the game, get 10 heads in a row. Okay. Ah. This could happen immediately. It could happen never. Ah, I love the happy noise.
Ding. Strum.
Reminds me of the game we were playing by Roxas, where he was like, listen to the guitar strum to know when the monsters are coming. That was worth all of nothing. Worthless advice completely. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. 2 heads in a row. We're almost there already.
I can hardly believe it.
Ah. This is the entire game. Well, I don't necessarily think so. I paid $2 for this. I'm at least expecting 1/5 of the excitement of cat mixing.
Cat mixin'.
7 cents, baby. We just can't stack up that multiple. So I'm assuming the bear man is paying us for flipping?
I guess. I don't know. He seems sad about what we're doing.
I don't know. I think he seems interested, pensive. You know, it's impossible to tell what his expression is for sure. Oh, we can get more heads chance, and that seems like what we need right now. The next one's $1, though. Oh, we got a heads. Oh, a tails. You never want to see that. But another heads. Oh, and another tails. Another heads. Oh. So maybe you can provide some input on this, Streamer X. This was a couple years
Yes.
ago. It was an NFL playoff game I was watching, and there was a lot of controversy with the coin flip because the referee, when I'm not going to say flipping, but when the referee tossed the coin, ooh, 2x. Can we get 3? No. When the referee tossed the coin, the referee tossed it straight up in the air. It did not rotate at all. And then it fell back to the ground in a heads position. And so my question to you would be, to flip a coin that way, is that in the spirit of a coin flip? Could you call it one?
I think so. Well, no, probably not. I don't know. I think, like, if you threw a coin up in the air on its side, I think that would count as a coin flip.
I like that. You highlight this
Like-
text because you can. What's up, Jamplay? How you doing?
Oh, Champler.
You've arrived just in time.
No, because it doesn't flip. I mean, the spirit of a coin flip is anything that has a random outcome. Like, if you are skilled enough to be able to throw a coin, like, straight up and have it land exactly as it went up, then obviously it's not a coin flip.
Ooh, we got the 2x. Ah,
Keep getting those 2s, dog. We gotta get that dollar.
while I would argue that if you were to, like, set a dice on 1 and slide it across the table, that doesn't count as a dice roll.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. Like, obviously, I guess the dice doesn't have to move on the table. You can, like, cup roll dice. Like, jiggle them around in a cup and then set the cup, you know, face down on the table.
What's up, TP Floyd? How you doing, buddy? You've
That's
been putting in the
definitely a
grind this
roll.
week. So here's what makes this such a
Like-
quandary for me, and maybe it'll change your mind, right?
Uh-huh.
So the teams went into the coin flip anticipating a flip. If the teams anticipated a toss in which it would be heads, obviously this doesn't count for anything and is highly unfair, right? Because the away team gets to call the coin toss.
Right.
We ought to upgrade our base coin worth. Coin's now worth 5 cents. That's going to change everything.
So does that mean it's like 5 times the reward?
Yes, we now get 5 cents per heads.
Okay.
There are multiple endings to this game. The game will select an ending randomly. But of those endings, you have a 10% chance of the coin actually landing heads during the ending.
No, it selects on the 9th.
Ah. So,
So I guess...
sorry, please keep going. Didn't mean to interrupt.
No. I guess on your 10th toss, your chance goes down to 10%. Maybe? I don't know. That's what I would read from that, but...
Woo! Oh!
Incredible. Epic gaming at its finest.
Can we get a 5th? No. Like I said, the away team calls the coin toss, right? So my argument is thus, and I'm not arguing that I'm correct about this, but I would say anticipating a flip and making a call is kind of a flip in and of itself before the coin even gets flipped, right? Because the entity calling the flip, they don't know the coin isn't going to flip. So they have a 50-50 shot of calling whatever the coin's going to be on, regardless of whether the coin rotates in the air or not. It's kind of a, a thought experiment, right?
Well, but here's the thing. It still takes away randomness, because then you're no longer betting on what the coin's outcome will be. You are betting on the human factor. What side that guy will throw. Which one he will pick for it to land on.
Yeah, but the only
And,
person
the
betting
human
on that
factor,
is that guy.
you can read into. You can, assume trends in. A coin flip, you cannot accurately predict. That's the whole point of it.
Yeah, Surecock, it is kind of a Monty Hall problem, because the more you analyze it and the factors involved, the deeper the rabbit hole goes in both directions, right? So in an NFL coin toss, the coin always starts on heads. So if you're the calling person and you're assuming that there's even a chance the coin doesn't rotate at all, calling heads statistically
Is the right answer.
is always the right answer. Exactly. Even though it's only going to be the right answer definitively 1 out of every 1,000 flips. You're still sitting at a 50.0001. So it makes sense for you from a statistical standpoint to always call heads.
I know the NFL uses special coins, right?
Yes.
Okay. I know in traditional coins there is already a very slight advantage to heads.
So do you feel like flipping a coin in the air, catching it in your hand, and then slapping it down on the top of your hand is a fair way to flip a coin?
Or do.
Because you're flipping it twice.
Yeah. I mean, I do think about that, the final flip where you put it down on top of your hand and how that changes things. I have often thought that, a sufficiently, fast-eyed person would be able to glean... Oh my god. Wait. Oh. A sufficiently fast-eyed person would be able to glean very quickly. I mean, just get the combo multiplier increase. Yeah. Now we're gonna start making $1 billion, dude.
Think so? This sure beats 1 cent per flip, that's for sure.
I guess in theory, everything keeps going up by times 10. But, you could be able to glean, very quickly without interruption, if what it lands on in your hand, and then decide if you're going to flip it over onto your other hand. Me, I'm not that quick. I couldn't do it without, a noticeable delay.
Oh, me either.
And, but, if you were, I don't know, an athlete with top-tier motion vision, you could probably make that kind of call.
I have always, and I don't know about you, every coin flip I've ever lost via the top of the hand method, I've felt slighted on. Like it wasn't fair.
I hear you.
Like the original flip, I won already. The flipper robbed me.
I do think, the NFL probably has the right start to this, that, the most, oh my god.
Woo!
Baby!
Oh! Oh!
Base coin worth,
Oh! We gotta get that heads chance. And the coin worth.
Oh my god. Oh my god, it's $1 billion, dude.
Ah!
Oh.
My father was a notorious top of the hand flipper. I hated it.
Yeah. I don't disagree with it. I don't hate it. Like, I don't feel very slighted when these things happen. But it always prickles in the back of my head where I'm just like, it's possible that that was unfair.
I should just play this instead of XCOM from now on.
See, honestly, this is what we need. In XCOM, every time you like win a mission, there should be a currency where you can spend to affect odds. Like every time, it's like 35% is now a 40% chance.
I thought you were going
I'll
to
spend
suggest...
2 of my XCOM bucks on it.
I would have liked the ability to bet for or against XCOM in the mission.
Incredible.
Got a decent 3 flipper there.
Bro, the flip speed is off the chain.
Now, are you a believer in upwards wrist and arm motion while flipping?
What do you mean?
So where it went wrong for the NFL ref who was flipping the coin in this example was the fact that he flipped it with way too much upwards wrist and arm motion. So there was no like thumb action. As a result, the coin didn't flip, it just lifted off his hand.
I mean, I think you need at least... I think you need at least a tiny bit of, like, upward motion to get a satisfying flip.
Alright, that's fair.
To get a random flip, I don't think you need that. But, like, to get, like, a high in the air, like, cool coin flip, hell yeah.
I think the problem is that the NFL coin is too heavy. It does
Yeah.
not flip in a satisfying way.
But it also, like, it needs to be big, I assume.
It is big. It's more of a medallion than a coin.
Yeah.
See, I say you just make it bigger the whole way, like the size of a, you know, manhole cover or a hubcap.
I like that. And then, you get, like, a big flipping machine. You get, like, a forklift that, like, wings this manhole, like, up into the sky. And then all of the players, like, have to run away and try not to get, killed. That's what I want.
The thing just buries itself in the ground when it comes back to Earth.
What?
So I think we've reached, what is it, like the apex of the bell curve here?
Yeah.
Where the attainable advantages are no longer a respectable distance away.
I hear you. Yeah. This is the point in the clicker game where, like, they're like, oh, you should prestige to, you know, save up on the super currency that buys, like, whatever, and try again. And you're just, like, stubbornly continuing.
500 flips. Can we get 5? Nope.
Why?
But you know, we're already at $33. That extra heads chance, that's going to change the game. When we finally get up to 50%, that's going to be what you want.
Bro, I cannot wait. I will not wait.
Humans have a strange relationship to probability. Even when presented with completely truthful odds, as you can see in the top left of the screen, people still want to believe in some trick. Some way of cheating the odds, flat as they are. No way to beat these odds, there's only time. Well, you know, I could fire up Cheat Engine and we could see about that.
This is just so. This is getting over it with one button. This is getting over it clicker.
See, this is why, unfortunately, like all future Enterprise captains in Star Trek were kind of screwed over by James Kirk. Because, like, now there's no creative way to make a captain succeed at the Kobayashi Maru test without making it seem derivative.
Yeah, I don't know. I think of the whenever I think of the Kobayashi Maru, I think of the like Ender's Game gate thing.
The enemy's gate is down.
Yeah.
But when you think
You know
about
what I'm
it,
talking about, where like he's put against like the impossible odd. He's like they have to play like two teams, and he exploits the technicality of the game to win.
when you think about it, like that's why Ender succeeded when all others failed, was because he like had the brilliant idea to always have his team oriented towards one thing in space combat. It made things easier for him from a tactical standpoint.
Command.
And he was like a really smart guy, and he also cheated at the game. He tied an invisible rope. But you know that's what they were looking for him to do. You know, they were trying to raise a guy who would genocide an alien race by whatever means were necessary.
Yeah.
We're almost to $50.
I never saw the Ender's Game movie.
Don't want to. Do you know why I don't want to?
Why is that?
Because it was directed by Alex Kurtzman.
Curdy Kurt?
Yes, as some people may know. This game is cool and all, but where's the money Pikachu stole? Why does Spider-Boy do nothing about it? I could see somebody was looking at the YouTube thumbnail. That is an out of context clipped image from the cover of the New Yorker in 1999.
Oh yeah?
The money Pikachu stole is in the pockets of the deep state.
Bro.
That's why Pokemon controls the world.
I always suspected that the Deep State had all of Pikachu's money.
Anyway, Alex Kurtzman is the guy who got tapped to be the showrunner for all Star Treks in the modern era.
Well,
And he's pretty much the reason that they're all terrible.
yeah, Alex Kurtzman can suck a fat D.
Agreed. Ender's Game was my favorite book as a child, probably still is, or up there at least. So I just don't want to see the way it got butchered.
So what's the first upgrade you're gonna buy?
Heads chance.
Okay.
The heads chance is the only one where you will not experience diminishing returns.
That's not true.
Explain your rationale.
Flip time.
Explain your rationale.
So I mean, if anything, every time we upgrade flip time, the percentage that things are getting faster is only going up. It's always minus 0.2 seconds, and right now we're at 1.2 seconds of flip time. I know.
Might we get our first 6-banger? No.
Oh, we had a 6, no?
No, not yet.
Okay. So I mean, if we make it down to 1 flip time, like 1.2 down to 1 is, I don't know, what's that percentage? But anyways, like 1 down to 0.8 is 20% less. 0.8 down to 0.6 is 25% less. We're getting an increasing percentage of flip time decreases as we go.
But consider this. If we get just one more heads chance, we'll be doing fair flips.
And then the game is won anyways. Because we've defeated the concept.
Yeah, from a philosophical standpoint, the game has been won.
Interesting.
Boy, that increased flip chance is just not paying the dividends right now. Woo! All right, come on, number 6. No. Okay, that was good for the program. We'll be at $100 before we know it.
Streamer X always knew Pikachu's secret. He tried to warn us and we didn't listen.
See, I've been a Pikachu hater for the longest time.
Yeah, I hear you.
Not necessarily a hater, but I just think Raichu is objectively better and cooler.
So, I asked this question to someone the other day. Let's say you are replacing Pikachu as the mascot. Who do you choose instead?
Ooh. So, you have to look at the empirical data, right? This was tried with Togepi, I would say.
I hear you.
And it's been tried more over the years. I'd say Lucario is like a modern example of, Nintendo trying to change the mascot a bit.
Well, so I think for all of Pokemon, all right, there have been secondary Pokemon mascots.
What do we go with, Flip Time or Coin Work?
It's rough. I would say Flip Time, but
Maxed.
look at that. Oh, it is maxed. Okay.
Eevee?
That's terrifying.
Eevee just has no appeal to me at all.
So, like, Eevee is a Pokemon that is like a sub-mascot currently. I would say Eevee, Charizard, you're right, Lucario. There's probably others I'm not considering.
Oh, there's tons, but, if you can't think of them, then they're not relevant, are they?
I mean, you know, those are the biggest submasters.
Woo,
of CC.
6!
Oh my god. All right. Yep. Coinworth maxed.
A buck. Oh, 7!
Oh my god.
Did we get 8? Oh!
Chance up. Chance up. Oh, bro.
Greninja, yeah, Greninja was another attempt that doesn't work
Yep.
for me. Greninja is disgusting.
Yeah, I hate that his tongue is there.
Okay, 2 more. 9!
This is it. This is it. This is.
It's okay.
It's never gonna be okay.
Our head's chance is now
Never
55%.
gonna be okay. Okay, so just don't tell me that. Everything is maxed except chance.
We're making money hand over fist.
But for what? For what? 5% more chance?
HH Greg saying hello. Thanks for
All right,
subscribing
here we
to
go.
Mega Team Up. It's pretty amazing.
Home! Thanks for the sub, buddy.
What's
Glad
up?
to see you.
Hill-ho!
How's your week been going?
Hill-ho! Tails.
It is now more likely than not that we will flip heads.
It is, but we also need like tons of head flips in a row to have an at all worthwhile amount of money. Our prospects for advancement are nearly entirely dried up.
Nearly.
Nearly.
But now that it's a 55% chance of heads, the flips are unfair again.
That's true.
In our favor, of course, but
There should be an achievement for this
6.
is your 1000th flip.
7! 8!
Life doesn't matter until we hit 9.
Every time you add a coin flip to a coin flip, it makes the odds go down a ton. Yes, but, you know, you're thinking too far ahead. It is possible, although unlikely, that the game will never end. There are no safeguards in place to prevent such a thing. This is an exercise in raw probability. 20% is unfailingly 20%. 30% is unfailingly 30%. 100% is unfailingly 100%. Though you cannot ever reach 100%. That would defeat the purpose. It's too much thought. Agreed, Hillhome. You gotta focus on the here and now. It's the only way things are gonna work out for you.
What's up, Soviet Crystal?
Crystal! Haven't seen you in a
Manage
hot
the other
second,
thing,
buddy.
repeat. Yeah, we were talking about how this game is XCOM.
How flipping is the unfair? It's pretty flippin' unfair. So in answer to your original question,
Uh-huh.
you know, what are we looking for? We're looking for, I don't know, I'd say two parts to one cuteness to fierceness.
Gotta be cuter than fierce.
Yes, but cuteness is, but fierceness is still a factor, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Because I mean, there's gotta be. I would just revise and say cute to cool. Like, it's gotta be a cool Pokemon and a cute Pokemon.
If we're talking about, you know, statistics and pure probability, then wouldn't you say that the new mascot for Pokemon should be Ditto?
Because Ditto is guaranteed to lose against any Pokemon.
I mean, it can be any Pokemon or anything. That, you know, that's the problem. That's the huge problem. Like, going
Ditto
into
is-
adulthood, Ditto is a problem and shouldn't exist in the Pokemon
Ditto is like
universe.
0.3 cute and like 0.1 cool.
Yeah, but what if Ditto was Pikachu?
You know, the Ditto version of various Pokemon is neat.
Maybe you gotta put Clefairy up there somewhere? Clefairy's pretty cool.
No, I've heard that Clefairy was the first Pokemon that they tried to like ship as the mascot. Do.
Man, the big flips just seem few and far between now. We can get that 60% heads chance. I feel like we'll really be in it. You really like Bidoof? Yeah, that's not going to work. Fun fact, you're statistically more likely to win than you are to get the 60%. Interesting.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. Like, the chance that we get enough money to buy that next 5 is very, very low. Huh.
60% is the max. Oh boy. This is a completionist stream. I wouldn't dare stop playing this until we got an ending.
So, in the Pokemon manga, Red's first Pokemon is a Poliwag.
Poliwag's pretty cool.
Poliwag's interesting. I feel like Poliwag is like a half-cooked egg.
I think, like, you would find a lot of suitable candidates from the Space World demo leak. A lot of the Pokemon in there were placeholders for, like, Pokemon they wanted to have but ended up making into different Pokemon. Six, 7, 8. Tails.
Told you, it doesn't matter till we get to 9.
Crystal, you're so invested. I love it. Keep being invested. And bring that investment to every game we play. Oh! Ah! Every time.
Told you.
Every time. We're almost halfway to more heads chance, though.
You have beaten this game 4 times, Crystal? doing challenge runs.
That would be hilarious. No heads chance increase challenge run. At that point, you don't really need to, you know, do anything besides put an auto clicker on, right?
That's true. Well, I mean, you know, you'll want to get the other upgrades, I assume.
We could speed run that category. I'll just leave the computer going for days.
That's true. We could be pro speedrunners at this. You just need time.
So what I want to do after we finish this, if we finish this, is use Cheat Engine to crank the speed up. And use an auto clicker and just see what that looks like, you know?
Just have that running in the bottom left of the stream the whole time.
Next stream I'll just put it on my Surface and run a video feed from it.
Nice. Game's done quick 100% unfair flips category.
Nobody flips like Kyle. The only guy who can outflip me is Simple Flips.
Hey, hey.
That guy's just a top tier flipper.
You and your simple flips.
I love Simple Flips, man. He makes me laugh.
I know you do.
The craziest thing about Simple Flips to me is that he's just unironically good at Mario 64, despite the fact that he's no longer a Mario 64 speedrunner. So he enters, you know, like hide and seek and Mario 64 GeoGuessr competitions that end up on YouTube all the time, and he puts little to no effort into them and ends up winning just because he's like leaps and bounds ahead of everybody else without even trying. Wish I had something I could do that with.
I hear you.
Like, there's a streamer for Advance Wars that I watch a lot called Mangs. I imagine that's what Advance Wars is like for him. Like, against 99% of the population, not only could he be competitive, but he would probably beat them. He's an entertaining guy, but he'll be talking about, like, you know, so we've got the recon against the mech here, and as you know, there is a 0.3% chance of critical, and we're always going to do 7 damage. Just having that, like, you know, instant recall of something like that for a game.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it is definitely a skill. It is a big part of, like, being the best in, you know, games like this.
Game's done quick 100% unfair flips category. Boy, you want to make it less interesting than it already is? While drinking ST Punch. Never again, Hillhome. I love you. And I love you also. I feel like that's worth saying multiple times. But it made me sick. You're built different, buddy. Marcel Voss with Roller Coaster
Built
Tycoon.
different.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of videos by that guy. I love his video about the most efficient roller coaster. Where he makes a roller coaster that, like, goes up and goes down and in one curve. And it takes up, like, 8 tiles of space, but it generates infinite money.
8 tiles of space? Wow.
Or something like that, you know?
I hear you.
Gotta take it easy like a Sunday morning. Dude, my thing about drinking is that I do it like I do all other things, and that's, like, to get to the destination as fast as possible. And that has a lot to do with the way that I metabolize alcohol, which is quick. Or slow. It's one of those two. I have what I would call a very high tolerance. But, like, after I get to a certain point, like, I can't drink anymore because I'm full. Not because I'm too drunk, I'm just full of booze. Just fat AF? No, sir. You're just, you're built for endurance.
Yeah. I mean, you know, like...
I just miss how easy it was for me to, like, build up a nice buzz in college and keep it. Now, like, the moment I eat something, all is lost. It's an insurmountable, insurmountable peak. Oh, I thought that was the one. Fun fact, this game is, like, you know, blind accessible. You can
To
play
some
off
extent, yes.
you can play off of audio cues.
I mean, you couldn't really interact with the upgrades.
You ever watch a Netflix show with blind mode on?
Occasionally, I've tried it.
It's awesome, and I want to try falling asleep to one day. Just to see what happens. Daredevil is approaching Kingpin. He looks angry. Kingpin is very rotund. Man, I haven't watched a Cape Shit TV show in a while. I really liked the first season of Peacemaker, and apparently the second season just devolves into, you know, the same old political bullshit, so I'm not really interested anymore.
I could believe that.
Peacemaker is just not a character that works with growth of like, morality. Anti-heroes are fun because they don't experience that growth. I waited too long. I should have just kept the momentum going. See, even though the game says there is no aspect such as that, I disagree. It's got the sound effects. I'll tell Heather to add tab select. Wait, do you know the famous Heather Flowers? Where am I getting that last name from? What is the name of the person who made this? It is Heather. Tell Heather I would be more than happy to voice act blind mode. The coin has flipped in the air in an aesthetically pleasing manner. The coin has landed on the table. The coin is currently in the tails position. As soon as
A
Dark
man
Demon
wearing a
Gaming...
bear mask in the background lifts his cup.
Yeah, you'd have to say that too, yeah. Heather Flowers, yeah. You know both Nikki Flowers and Heather Flowers. They are not related. Do you know Brandon Flowers? Can you get me his autograph?
Yo, B. Flowers?
Otherwise known as the lead singer of The Killers.
No, it's just B. Flowers. I do not.
Do you know Hector Martin?
Do you know Rami?
He does know Rami. He's met Rami. We've established that.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Well, you know, next time you meet him, tell him that he's got to fight Kyle.
Tell him I want him in the ring. I won't even train. I can beat him on Raw Spirit.
Rami!
Yeah, I'll record a sick, like, you know, promo beforehand. You know, Rami! Heard you were talking shit on Twitter. You stay away from Golden Sun, pal. That ain't for you.
Raw hatred. Right about that.
You made one okay game that was derivative of many other better games. Brother. I'm gonna see you in the ring. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3 to the mat. You and your hot takes. I'm gonna run you out of town. It feels like when we first upgraded our heads chance, like 20 minutes ago, that we were getting tons of big flips. Now they ain't coming.
Yeah. We got a ton. We did get a good collection of like high flips that all close together.
Oh yeah, we've hit 10 tails plus in a row several times, Shercock. Even with the odds in our favor.
We keep getting we lately we keep getting eight heads in a row.
Maybe it's voice activated.
If you're not aware, the 10th flip is only a 10% chance. What? Oh.
Well, we have to
I
start
have
getting
seen-
there consistently before I can be worried about it.
The game told us about it. The game was like, guess what? I hate you. And we were like, sick. That's cool.
Woof. Guess what you're gonna lose? Oh, no, guess what, comma, you're going to lose is what you meant to say. What ending do I want? I want the Breakfast Club ending. Or, you know, like, the coin flipper left the bar victorious, and then later went on to found the world's most successful humanitarian aid organization. The bear guy finished his drink, and then went home and reconciled with his estranged ex-wife.
Don't you forget about me.
Hey, 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 hey. Ooh. Whoa.
The coin kills you. No hell. I don't want that. Don't. Don't.
Okay, so this is tails, tails, tails. Tails, 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 tails. That's 8 tails. That 9
That's a lot of
tails.
tails.
9 tails.
Oh,
Ah ha ha ha! See? There is an element. It was listening to me.
come on. It's all come back around.
6.
The nine
7?
tails fox.
My Rapidash. So warm. When I hug it. Mmm.
Feeling kind of. Oh.
When you reread that guy's dialogue, it gets worse and worse over the years.
Bro, he just likes his Rapidash, dude.
No, that guy was down bad for Rapidash.
Nah. Me and Rapidash were meant to be together.
You ever bring your Rapidash plush out on dates? Like a Dakimakura?
Like a what?
Like a body pillow. I'm sorry. I'll never use that term again. I'm so sorry. Apologies to everyone.
Why have you done this? I can't believe you've done this. Don't.
I'm not reading it, Shercock. Already said it once. That, and I will never pronounce manga the right way.
Manja. There is no g sound in Japan, okay? It's pronounced manja.
I've heard this, yes. Japan, the land of pizza and pasta. Oh! Ah! I gotta stop making noise.
Doki Doki Makara. You're hesitating! He's right. That is the problem.
You're hesitant.
Stop hesitating!
So, how's everybody's Thursday evening?
Wistful. With wistful and listless. We'll go with those.
Crystal, I don't need to hear about your edging. Take that somewhere else. Ready for the weekend? Me too, brother.
It's the weekend. I work all weekend. Oh yeah.
I actually like that song.
So it's not awful. I think about it sometimes.
I really like it. It's definitely my favorite song with my favorite music video that you've been in. What was it like meeting Ron Jeremy?
He was just some old man. I was astounded, like, when he was trying to get direction. Like, he tried to get, like, us to give him directions in an age where everybody just plugs things into a GPS. He was just like, I'm coming from, like, Reseda, like, how do I get there? Like, we were like, like, what exit do I take? And we were like,
Personally, if I were to ever meet Ron Jeremy, as you did, which he actually did, everybody. I want you guys to know that. This is not a psyop. It happened. If I ever met Ron Jeremy, I'd want to ask him extensively about his involvement in Super Hornio Brothers.
yeah.
So
You're
here-
right. I'd be curious.
like, here's the thing about Super Hornio Brothers. It's the best and worst thing. Some little known facts that people don't know. Besides the fact that Nintendo owns the rights and will never allow it to be distributed or put on the internet in any form or fashion. There was a sequel. There was a Super Hornio Brothers 2, which they also have done the same thing with. Also, it was not distributed, but it was watched in its entirety live on Twitter at the time by a guy named Frank Cifaldi, who I really used to look up to. Who Crystal's probably met.
Ron Jeremy is a porn actor.
Possibly, I don't know, would you call him the most famous pornographic actor ever? Actor, mind you.
Yeah, quite possibly. He's definitely the one who has traded the most on their porn fame, or on their fame outside of porn. So, I think that's fair.
But yeah, Frank was the founder of LostLevels.com, which was a video game preservation website that was like, you know, preserving betas and stuff. Really cool. He later went on to be like the editor-in-chief of some video game journalism outlet. And then he founded something called the Video Game Preservation Society, which is a cool idea, like in and of itself. But unfortunately, it's run by Frank Cifaldi, which is one of the things that I think hurts it the most, because he's just awful. Back when he was on Twitter, he's left for the blue sky, as have most of his ilk. He was smugly tweeting about how in the offices that he was working in, they got a promotional statue of Lara Croft from some Tomb Raider game or other. But, you know, being modern, forward-thinking people as they are, they didn't feel comfortable with how short her shorts were. So he went to a thrift store to purchase jeans for the Lara Croft statue. And he was tweeting like, there I am in the thrift store, asking for ladies' jeans for my friend Lara. Isn't that quirky? No, buddy, it's not. Some preservationist you are. To preserve something, you have to embrace every aspect of it. So, you know, fuck you, Frank. That's what I'm trying to say.
Glad we got there.
Well, to do that kind of thing implies that women who look like Lara Croft don't exist, which they do. They really do.
Double jeaned up on a Thursday.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
she was wearing shorts
Not
and
only
jeans, you know?
does it imply that they don't exist, but it implies that if they do exist, they should cover up their bodies.
Yes, exactly. Frank Cifaldi, known supporter of, you know, Sharia law in video games. Sue me, Frank. Or better yet, let's go to the ring, brother.
Take on Mew and Rami at the same time.
I would deal with Frank first. He's a waifish sort of fellow. Very spindly. Glasses wearing fuck. Punch him
Spindly
right in
waist.
his...
God, okay, that escalated fast.
Look, it's only a detriment when it's on top of many other things. I'd give him a good 1-2 between the eyes. Give that Binoclard a good sock to the head. Shout out to Disco Elysium for teaching me that word.
Binoclard.
God, can you imagine how awful Disco Elysium 2 would have been?
Oh man. It is sad that we ruined everything forever.
The protagonist was supposed to be a pregnant woman of color. That ought to tell you just about everything you need to know. Not that there's anything wrong with being that. I'm just saying. We play video games for escapism, right? Like, I've been over this multiple times, but I don't want to play me in a video game. I suck. I'm not an interesting person. How many tails is that now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ah. Called you out on your bullshit. There's like 4 competing games in progress. Yeah, none of them are going to be any good. But that's how it's like with games like that, right? You do it one time and you break the mold. Nothing ever lives up. It's a masterpiece. It will remain a masterpiece. And others are going to try to be like it, and they won't succeed ever.
It is sad.
But the good news is they can't take it away from you, ever. Though there was some revisionism that did take place with the game that I'm sure you're not familiar with, Streamer X, but I'd love to tell you. Because I'm trying to make conversation during this game. What's up, Frowsy Frog? How you doing?
Browsy! I know this game.
So, originally the voice actress for Klasja of Oranja
Orangia Classy.
was a woman named Dasha,
Uh-huh.
known colloquially on the internet as Sailor Socialism, one of the hosts of the Red Scare podcast, but perhaps
Okay.
now most well known for dating Adam Friedland of the Come Town podcast.
Okay.
And for some reason, which is still unknown to me at this time, oh, here we go. Come on. Doing good, Frazzy. How are you, buddy? They decided to remove her from the game after its release. And I'm not sure why. Seems to me that, developers with a picture of Stalin on the wall would, like, would support this sort of rhetoric that I'm assuming that she got removed for. I don't know.
Who knows?
Was it Stalin or Lenin on the wall? I forget. Does it matter? It really doesn't. Same thing in
I
concept.
mean, they're very different people, but I hear you.
Every commie's the same to me.
Maybe Marx? Lenin?
Lenin, probably. You can't ever deal in probables with these types of people, Crystal.
I don't know. You know, Stalin famously did lots of atrocities.
One could
can
argue that all communist leaders did, whether in thought or in practice. But that's just a theory.
It was Stalin.
Glad to hear I was right, TP Floyd. Just goes to show you sometimes you got to separate the art from the artist. Now, let's talk about Kanye West.
So,
We're not going to do that.
Kanye West is mentally ill.
Ain't that the truth?
And exists in a strange echo chamber.
Stalin would be hated by Estonians. A lot of folks with heritage that may become upset at a famous communist atrocity committer are now the same types of people who would support that type of person. Crystal, living in San Francisco, I know for a fact that you must have seen somebody on the LGBTQ spectrum, like wearing a Che Guevara shirt, who had nothing but contempt and disdain for homosexuals and, demanded that they be dead. So, there you are.
Fish Fear Me? Ooh, developed by the developer of this game. What's up, Kale?
Kale, how you doing, buddy? We're gonna get to the cat summoner, my friend. I promise you. You actually have never, that you know of. I am willing
Recently
to.
had a DLC called Women Want Me. Fish Fear Me, Women Want Me. Oh god, look it up.
Most Che wearers are in the LGBT groups. Yes, that's what I'm saying, Crystal. I'm glad we can agree on that, if nothing else.
I mean, are you requesting this game?
Or yeah, are you requesting it, Valkyrie? Because we might be able to fit it in. Churchill said that the worst thing to happen to Russia was Lenin's birth, and the second worst was his death. I would call him half correct.
Which,
Oh,
Front or
wouldn't
back?
you like to know? Was the developer of this game here someone who knows the developer is? It's kind of like that. We're almost to 100,000.
no, Shercock requested this.
I can say a lot of things about the unfairness of the game. Actually, I can say nothing about the unfairness. It's very fair. But what I can say is it's not making me angry like XCOM does.
Well, just because just because its probabilities are what they say does not mean it's fair.
The objective is unfair. The means by which
There you
to
go,
achieve it
yeah.
are more than fair.
They're not more than fair.
I'd call 55% more than fair.
No. Why do you sound pained when you say that?
What, did I disagree with Winston Churchill?
No, Shercock.
Yeah, I know. I'm riffing. That's what you got to
Pretty
do.
popular. Meat punks.
Meet punks? Rather not meet them. I feel like punk rock has lost its definition.
You know, I think punk rock has transcended its definition to. Its definition is now reliant on the media that already existed in its space.
My favorite thing about punk rock is the punk rock band that appears in the first season of Severance,
Yeah,
where they sing a song called Fuck You, Lumen.
yeah.
Fuck you, Lumen. You killed my family. I hate you, Lumen.
I hate you, Lumen.
I feel like when the writers were coming up with that, they were like, oh yeah, this is going to have an impact.
I hear
Yikes. Yikes, fam. Big yikes.
you. Yiko. You ever say Yiko out loud
No.
to a small crowd?
But here's something adjacent to that. In the Kanye West song Gold Digger, Kanye says she was supposed to buy your shorty Tyco with your money. Instead, she went and got lipo with your money.
He does say that.
And
I
for the-
I remember.
For the longest time, I was assuming he was saying she was supposed to buy your shorty tight gold with your money.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I always heard Tyco, like RC cars.
Well, Tyco makes, there's like those little playground equipment things for kids. And,
What? I thought they made RC cars. Is that not Tyco?
Yes, it is also Tyco.
Oh, okay.
They also make, play sets for toddlers.
Okay.
Almost
Maybe I
60%.
believe you.
When we get there, we're going to be screaming.
Snake Farm? It's 59?
After I get done
cents?
with the other requests, we're currently butting our heads up against the wall on this one.
Yeah, we're about to reach the statistically unlikely 60% flip chance.
Like, I've had 3 viewer streams where I've had to invent shit to play. Like, we just sat there and played Reviver forever, and nobody has anything to say about it. And all of a sudden, when I'm playing the boring coin flip game, everybody wants to see something else.
Hey!
Alright, we got the 60%er now.
Incredible.
Boring.
I
Flip.
read a State Farm and got really confused.
Yes, State Farm, the game.
More of a just chatting stream. No, we never just chat. Except for when we do, which is occasionally.
This is a podcast now.
Welcome to the Mega T-Upcast, your source for truth on the internet.
Today we're talking about the Middle East.
So, oh my god.
Total flips 3007. Egg bugged. The game is complete. Thusly. Verily I have made it so. Dare I click the flip button again? No, I don't think so. Unfair flips.
Egg bug is best ending. Okay, I'm
Okay.
glad.
Let's try to game out unfair flips here for a second. I need to get the thing to move to the left side of the screen so we can...
Yeah, get its final flip position. How many flips does that take?
There we go. Okay, let's try and see if this can be exploited. I'm not going to try too hard, but I will try. Just a little bit.
Just a little try.
What do you mean install? I'm not installing this. I have this. Do-do-do, blah, blah, blah. Pay no attention to anything that you can't see happening. Just going to crank that up to as high as it can go. Most of these games
We
have
know
limits.
the pseudo random number generator.
Yes, and now it's hard for you guys to see because of the frame limit, but the game is moving at irrationally fast levels. Now I need an auto clicker. I don't have one. Hope this will be an easy thing.
And you
to
can see
download.
the bear's arm, like, rapidly.
Fast mouse clicker download. Speed auto
That wasn't
clicker?
the 10 flip ending. That's the egg bug ending. Egg bug is a losing state? What the hell do you mean?
Unbelievable. Surely you're not telling the truth. This auto clicker is a Trojan. Don't install. Okay, never mind. Like up to 9,999 times per second. Yeah, I want to do that.
That sounds great. I love that.
This has spyware test. Come on. There's got to be something here that is not a virus. Anybody have an auto clicker they would recommend?
Realasautoclicker.com.
Because all of these have reviews on them that say that they're spyware. Here's Paul's auto clicker on GitHub.
Easy auto clicker. That, says Shercock.
This one has 25,000 clicks per second, according to clickspeedtest.com. Get the latest installer from releases. All right, here we go. Let's see if we can game this out a bit. I'll stop doing this after probably about 5 minutes. I just want to see how what we can get out of it, you know? Okay. So we need auto clicker, click interval 1 millisecond.
You could use your finger. Thank you, Kale.
And we'll just start clicking. Got. See if it works. Yeah, that's about what we were
Okay,
looking for.
you gotta buy the upgrades.
I just want to see if we can win without them.
That's a good point. Go, go, go!
It would take 430 days to win without them? That's real time. We're moving at a significantly faster clip.
Very, very unlikely. Very, very.
Big shout out to Paul's Auto Clicker and Macro. Thank you for not being spyware, I'm assuming. The music occasionally tries to interject.
Alright, we're already at 50. feel like we don't go beyond 50. That's the challenge.
Oh,
Oh,
too
never
late.
mind.
Already did it. This is peak content. Who else is doing this?
We did it! It took more flips than the last time.
It's so easy. 2 minutes? That's the actual winning. And we did it just like that on Mega Team Up because all we do is win.
Good job.
Let's just let this run for a few seconds with the 400 and whatever days. Oh no. Did I break it? Can I knock it off of this?
You broke your whole computer doing this, but I'm really glad you did.
Let me slow the speed down again. I wonder if I can attain a faster speed. Oh, I just had to click exit. That was... I've got the processing power. Try to put this up at 1,000 speed. See if that even works. You know, we'll just go for 10,000. Why not? It's a coin flipping simulator. Just type in whatever number I want. I don't see any appreciable difference. This is the no upgrade challenge.
What if we buy flip time only?
Does it matter even?
I mean, sure.
Truly riveting content. Thank
Truly
you.
riveting content. Kale, what are you trying to say?
Mega Team Up is your content leader. I do like the
Kale, if
appeal.
I could hear you over the sound of 1,000 horribly angry coins, I would be lightly offended.
I do like the idea of setting this up in the background and doing something else. I can't do it on my current computer because I have to click on other things.
Yeah.
If there was a dedicated coin flipping button, we'd be in business. Man, that bear mask guy is really putting them away.
He's so much sadder now.
How fast have
have
you
you
sped
sped
up the game? I think as fast as it can go. There's a limit with Cheat Engine. Supposedly this is 10,000x speed, but I don't think so. It doesn't look any different than 500x speed did. Okay, gotta do a brief pause here because that noise is killing me. There we go.
Yeah.
Much better.
The soothing sound.
The number is 10,000. That's what I put in. Three is the most heads I've seen in a row thus far. Oh, there was 4.
Yep. Immediately. 4 is the most heads I've seen in a row so far.
So what, like 60 hours? Yeah, unfortunately I'm already bored of this.
I tire of this. 20 hours, a little over that.
The game is much better this way. You know, I'm all about accessibility in gaming. This should be enabled by default.
Yeah, where's the easy mode on this? How come journalists aren't complaining?
This is the Dark Souls of coin flipping games.
Da Dark Souls.
I feel like the game might have a memory leak, and I feel like it is moving slower than it was.
Yeah, it's the Trojan.
Yeah, which means it's going to crash my computer at any second, so we need to finish this run up.
Boo boo. Hey, boo boo. That what you're going for, Shercock?
Oh, most definitely.
Babalu. No, I don't know if you're right about that, Soviet.
Yeah, it might be time to put a lid on this. I feel like we're experiencing computer crashing levels of badness. I'm just
I
so
saw
addicted.
those exclamation marks, though. I mean, geez, look at all of them.
Why would I want to stream as Zolabubu? Why would I deprive the internet of my handsome visage? I'd have to drop the male model tag.
It is getting very slow. I think it's time to hang it up.
Alright, as soon as I get the last heads chance.
It's not the last one. It's the second to last one. PC gonna die. Is it really worth risking the entire stream over this?
No, it's not. Okay, that was unfair flips. You can make it more fair. There are ways. I showed you. Are you still here, Streamer X? Discord says I hung up on you.
Oh,
Yeah, I didn't believe
no,
it.
I'm here.
Didn't believe it for a second. Okay, up next would be Ederville's request if Ederville is here. So Ederville, are you here? That's the next question.
No!
Because if you are not here, then we're going to have to move on to the next request after that. You help make a game, post that shit! Let's go!
Post that game. Post that game. Post that
All right, we're
game.
going to skip Ederville's because I don't believe he's with us. Next up will be... You can't stay for... Bro. Yes, you can. You don't need to go grocery shopping for artisan pizza at Tesco right this moment. You can stay for it.
Grocery shopping or artisan pizza at Tesco at 2 a.m. gone wrong?
I have 10 minutes.
Okay,
Will
you
it
have
take
10
me 10
minutes.
minutes to play?
Yeah, well, you have to put the game up before you give us
Post
the
it!
time limit.
Post it in there. Hurry up. I'm giving you a cut in line. I never give that to anybody. Sorry, Kale. You would be next up. You're still going to be next up. All right, Mini Jam 193. Here we go.
Mint jam.
You like a good mint jelly with your, roast lamb?
With my Cassiopeia. Yes, I do.
Never had roast lamb with mint jelly.
Really? It's worth it.
This is Vergon 6. Now, this is Soviet Crystal's game. It is called whatever this is
Share the
called.
screen.
Double catch. Catch the same fish twice in a row to win. Oop. All right, we did it.
Hooray! Can you catch the same fish 3 times in a row?
It only says twice. I'm not willing to tempt fate, really.
Bro, come on. You got the jellyfish?
No, stay away.
You gotta get the angler.
Anglerfish are just scary from any perspective.
Yeah.
Also, how are you gonna name a fish anglerfish, you know? Fisherman
The
fish?
fishing fish. I mean, you know, he does, though. He do be doing that.
You're telling me a fisherman caught this fish? Crabs aren't fish either. How are we gonna catch the same fish twice in a row when it's a crab? I love the Mid-Eye soundtrack. Hitting all the right notes. No!
Oh! Oh! It's like reverse Frogger.
All sound was done by your friend over.
You got this. Incredible.
What are we gonna find at the depths?
I don't know. I'm terrified. I mean, anglerfish are already way up there.
Oh, there's some treasure. I got
Oh,
distracted.
treasure! Dude, double treasure? You must.
I will. No!
Chests.
Aiming for those boots.
Now, you know, you're just getting stuff out of the way.
Do the fish respawn, Crystal? This is important.
Is it possible to get stuff out of the way?
There's 400
Okay.
max, so we can catch them all.
You gotta go forward a little bit. Yeah, no.
Here?
There, yeah. Little more back. Yeah, a little back. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay. Okay. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Oh. Oh no. Oh god.
Ah! Let's just get some of these lurkers out of the way.
Boots are instant fail? Wow.
I don't feel like I've failed anything.
Up.
Oh, that anglerfish was really angling to be caught.
Damselfish.
just had to go for it.
Where's the explosives? I hear you.
There's no treasure over here.
Chosen poorly. Yeah, you chose very poorly.
Ah!
Okay, there's only 2 chests left, and you've gone too far back. I don't know how you keep okay. Oh, there's 3 chests.
Some
Little
of them
more
have
forward.
respawned, but there is a limit.
This is it. Oh my god.
All we gotta do is reel it in, baby! Yeah!
Alright, now get that last chest.
Alright. You're wondering, you made
You made
the-
all the art? You did a fantastic job. I love this.
You always do, Crystal. I was
You
looking at the portrait of Bingo the Cringe Hog that you made for us the other day.
Oh,
Love that little guy. I get chests. What I do. I don't think there's any left.
that was easily one of my favorite streaming experiences. Despite it destroying my voice for like days afterwards.
I didn't know Crystal had the range. Frankly. No, there's no more chests. We got them all.
Yep.
Now we just gotta fish all the fish.
Every fish.
All 400. I don't think I can cheat to speed this one up, but we can look. Anything worth doing is worth doing.
You gotta do it.
No, no change.
Sag.
You can just change the code yourself. You are implying a lot about my ability to do anything at all. You have to write WASM. Yep, already don't know what that is. Various fun facts about the game. Spit them. Start spitting them facts. The boots are load bearing. In what manner? Explain this. They're just slower to reel in? Or like if you catch all the boots, the game crashes because it's dependent on them.
Ah.
If you stop boots from
Interesting, yeah.
spawning. Ah. I feel like I've almost got them all. You wrote a curve for the statistical spawning mechanism. And so we determine the location of the spawn first. Then the type of fish. You know, you missed out on writing a salmon spawning mechanism.
Mm.
The only type of fish that could spawn at 0 depth is boot. Does that mean they can spawn off the surface? Favorite fishing game of all time, Streamer X?
Huh. That's a good question.
I could tell you mine.
What's yours?
Oh, Sega Bass Fishing, of course.
I gotcha.
Not a fan?
Oh, I'm not a fan.
I had a, what's the word? I had an affinity when I was a kid for all of the Sega Naomi platform games. And because Sega Bass Fishing was so mechanically close to Crazy Taxi, I like that.
I hear you.
I would love to own a Crazy Taxi cabinet someday.
Yeah, me too.
I have it on my home arcade machine, even though you really can't play it. Because of the way the buttons are laid out and the fact that there's no steering wheel. I just want to turn it on to have the attract mode run. Butterfly fish were originally called tropical fish. The code still refers to them as such. Chests are also tropical fish, as are swordfish. Ederville, hey! We were just talking about you. Double catch. Hi, Crystal.
What happens if you crash into the pier?
Give it a shot.
Nothing. Oh, the game died.
Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow. That noise came out of the game. You have to go cook
I
now.
bet.
See you, Crystal. Thanks for coming, buddy. Okay, up next, because Kale has jumped you in line, Ederville. The newest version of Cat Summoner, followed by your request, Ederville, for the game that you requested. Please don't lose heart
there
that
new
I've forgotten the
cats?
name. Kill a Flow, yes. Discord is warning me that this is a potentially dangerous thing. I know you guys can't get enough of summoning cats. Well, I've got good news for you. But I swear, if cat number 6 rears its ugly head, I'm done. Me and cat number 6, we got beef, man. We got a problem. Oh, look at this. We got art now. Very interesting. Kale's Cat Summoner.
Whoa.
Can you summon a cat? Well, let's find out.
View cats.
I don't need to know how to do this. I've
That
done it
seems
for a
like
long
cheating.
time. Oh, look at this. We got some nice art going on here.
Oh, the runes have changed.
And some sort of difficulty curve. I never met
Too
Cat 40.
difficult. It's a nice day to go fishing. Hoo-ha!
Cat 26, looking good.
Ooh, baby. You gonna share that screen with me, dog?
No, I'm not going to do that. Are you kidding me?
Dog? 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 Dog! Wow.
I like the soundtrack. I can't wait for Hylix 3. That's going to be My first day one buy in a long time. There's cat number 22. We all love cat number 22.
Look at that cat and its spine.
Cat number 4. Cat number 4 loves that air vent. Cat number 4's name was owned by Violations. Knot was my best buddy for 15 years. He passed away in March of 2025. It was a balance of care and feistiness. He used to lay on my sternum or bite my ankles if he wanted something or if dinner was late. He'd also come to bed and lay his head on my arm or come for cuddles when one of us needed of extra love. Now, which one was it? Who can say? And there's cat number 22. We've seen cat number 20.
Unknown.
Cat number 22, a big fan of cast iron. And who could forget about cat number 26? See cat number 26.
New magic. Everything just got more complicated.
As the cats increase, so does the puzzle difficulty. One must keep this in mind when summoning.
Everything's ruined.
Took this long for me to roadblock, huh? Sometimes I even surprise myself.
You did it. No, wait, you have it.
This doesn't go in there that way.
Rotate it.
Oh, wait. There was one left. Sorry, I was doing bad math. Cat number 14.
An unknown cat.
We all love cat number 14. For our own reasons. I love this song. It's like a ad for like Tractor Supply or something. You want to give your pet the best. That's why you only go to Tractor Supply to get Iams, Blue Buffalo, and the rest of your favorite cat breed. Because when it comes to cats, you can't pussyfoot around. Tractor Supply. This cat number 23. Look at that. That great, fantastic dental health.
Mm-hmm.
When was the last time you went to the dentist, Streamer X?
Years, many years.
I went last month. I like my dentist. He's a nice guy.
I don't know if I've ever had a dentist that I've really liked.
My dentist is a good dude. He's very social. His office is, there's cat number 8. Cat number 8. This cat. I've met cat number 8. Streamer X, could you read the biography?
May is a small cat who is missing an eye. She likes to yell at you when to get you to follow her to the food bowl, which is full of food. But she wants you to touch the food before she will eat. May once went outside, hated it, and came back inside.
A fine cat. A cat you've heard during this stream if you've been watching it.
It's true. You have heard May.
When it's feeding time for your cat, you don't have time to play cat and mouse. Oh, cat number 6, you've changed since we met last.
Oh,
It was
new
a stray.
6.
Found us during a move. It was an absolute cuddle bug. She had short, stubby, terrible balance for a cat. Despite her resting bitch face, she was the sweetest cat. When you're summoning a cat, not on track line or Tetron. Quadrominos, sometimes. You can buy a clue for 10 catnip. Some people, it takes their entire lives to get a clue. Us, it's 10 cat.
Hey! Feels. Get a clue feels like a very, like, Disney Channel thing to say to someone.
Boy, I have news for you.
Yeah.
There is a Disney Channel movie by that name.
Oh, yeah?
Absolutely.
Okay.
It's one of my wife's favorites. Get
Did you hear
adapted
that?
from one of my novels. Adapted poorly,
I may.
too poorly for my taste.
Did you come here for attention? Did you come because you wanted food?
That coin flip garbage that we did, it probably mucked everything up. Let me exit out of Cheat Engine and see if that helps.
Yeah. If you haven't destroyed the clear.